Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 8th. हम बात कर रहे थे रेशनल नंबर्स की. This is chapter first of your textbook. We have already solved question number 1. Today we will try to solve question number 2 and question number 3 of exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1. Okay. Fine. So the question number 2 is write additive inverse of each of the following. Below given are as many as 5 questions, 5 parts of the question number 2. We have to write down the additive inverse of the following questions, right? Additive inverse of 2 by 8, additive inverse of minus 5 by 9, additive inverse of minus 5 by minus 6, additive inverse of this 2 by minus 9, and additive inverse of 19 by minus 6. Okay, so we know that this additive inverse, we have already talked about this. This additive inverse means, in other words, it is called as negative of a number. Negative, right? Negative of a number. We have already talked about this. We have discussed this. What is this additive inverse? Okay, it is also known as negative of a number, right? See, for example, the whole number 7. What is its additive inverse, or what is its negative? So that its negative or additive inverse is minus 7. Okay, why? We have already talked about this. The negative of a number means that if we add negative of a particular number, say for example 7 plus minus 7, it will eventually give us 0 as the answer. So that means negative of a number is the number which, when added to the number, it must give us a 0. That's called as negative of a number or additive inverse. Say the additive inverse of 7 is minus 7, because when we add them up, they will give rise to 0 as the answer. Okay. Okay, so we know that additive inverse of a rational number, say for example, rational number a by b. So this is rational number a over b. Its additive inverse will be minus a by b, because a by b, when added to minus ab, it will give rise to give rise to 0 as the answer, right? In the same way, we can say that the first part is, what is the additive inverse of 2 by 8? So it will be minus 2 by 8. What's the additive inverse of minus 5 by 6? It is a positive number, right? 5 by 9, right? Additive inverse of minus 5 minus 6 by minus 5 is minus 6, because minus 6 is minus 5 is minus and minus. Okay, minus in the numerator and minus in the denominator, they will cancel each other, right? So it will give rise give us to 6 by 5. So now what will be its additive inverse? Its additive inverse, so its additive inverse will be minus 6 by 5, right? Okay, then additive inverse of 2 by minus 9, so it will be 2 by 9, right? Additive inverse of 19 by minus 6, it will be 19 by minus 6, it will be 19 by 6, right? It's simple. Okay, right. Now question number 3. This question number 3 is relevant to the question number 2. In question number 2, what we did, we find the additive inverse of a given number. Okay, so this question number 3 will help us to understand. Okay, so what this additive inverse or negative of a number is, that is all about, right? So the question is, verify minus, then there's a bracket, in minus x minus x is equal to x, right? So this we have to verify if minus x is equal to, okay, this x, right? So question number 1 is x is equal to 11 by 15. Question number 2, second part of the same question 3. Question number 3 is x is equal to minus 13 by over 7, right? Taking the first part, x is equal to 11 divided by 15. Okay, so what we have to do, so we know the given identity or the given expression is minus x minus x is equal to x, right? Okay, so that means minus into minus, instead of x we have to write down 11 over 15 minus 11 by 15. Okay, you can see here this minus into minus x, instead of x we wrote here minus 11 by 15, that is equal to 11 by 15. Okay, minus into minus when multiplied with minus it will give rise to as this plus number. Okay, so that means minus into minus 11 to 15, that is equal to 11 by 15, hence LHS is equal to RHS. So similarly the second part can be verified. So when x is equal to minus 13 by 7, in minus x into in minus into minus x is equal to x, see we can verify here. So this is LHS, minus into minus 13 by 17 is equal to minus 13 by 17, right? Okay, so what we did here, this minus uh, into minus, so instead of x we have to write down minus 13 by x. Okay, the first minus and second minus here, that comes from the identity, given identity, minus into minus, then minus 13 by 7, that x is equal to minus 13, that will eventually give a minus into minus, that is equal to plus, then plus into minus, then plus into minus is equal to minus. That's why we get minus 13 by 17 as the answer, right? So hence we can say that LHS is equal to RHS, minus 13 by 17 minus 13 by 17. So we can say that we can conclude that minus into minus x, that's always equal to x, because minus when multiplied with another minus, that gives us this plus sign, right? Plus sign of a number, be it a rational number, whole number, or an integer. Okay, inshallah tomorrow we will be taking care of question number 4 and 5. Okay, so till then, Khuda Hafiz.